The Humble Giant, the story of Nikola Jokić. In the small town of Sombor, Serbia, there was a young boy who never dreamed of becoming a basketball legend. Nikola Jokić was more interested in playing with his brothers and tending to the family farm than shooting hoops on a polished court. But his towering frame was hard to ignore, and soon enough, basketball found him. At first, Jokić didn't care much for the game. He wasn't like the flashy players in the big cities, and the idea of becoming a star didn't appeal to him. But his natural talent couldn't be ignored, and his coaches saw something special in his ability to think several steps ahead of everyone on the court. He wasn't the most athletic, but his basketball IQ was off the charts. He could see plays unfold before they happened, and he had a knack for making passes that no one else saw coming. By the time he was 19, Jokić was playing for the Serbian professional team, Mega Basket. It wasn't long before the NBA scouts took notice. The Denver Nuggets selected him in the second round of the 2014 NBA draft, a pick that would eventually turn into one of the greatest steals in NBA history. When he arrived in Denver, Jokić was far from the high-flying, highlight reel star the NBA was used to. He was big, slow, and out of shape compared to most players, but he had something no one could teach: vision. He saw the game differently. He wasn't just a center, he was a point guard in a big man's body. He passed with precision, scored with ease, and rebounded like a beast, all while rarely raising his voice or looking for attention. The Nuggets struggled in his early years, but Jokic's growth was undeniable. As he matured, so did the team, and in 2021, he was named the NBA MVP. It was the first of 2 consecutive MVP awards for the Quiet Giant. But what made Jokić special wasn't just his individual accolades. It was how he made everyone around him better. He wasn't out for personal glory. His joy came from the game itself and the connections he built with his teammates. In 2023, Jokić led the Nuggets to their first ever NBA championship. It wasn't just his scoring or passing that won the title. It was his leadership, his unselfishness, and his unique way of playing the game. Off the court, Nikola remained the same humble, down-to-earth person he had always been. He never sought the spotlight and often joked about his lack of interest in the fame that came with being a champion. For him, it was all about the love of the game and the bond with his team. The story of Nikola Jokić is a reminder that greatness doesn't always come from being the flashiest or the most athletic. Sometimes it comes from a quiet, humble giant who sees the game in ways no one else can, and who lets his play do the talking.